If you're running a mid-sized executive search firm, you know it's a constant battle for top talent. But what if the fairy tools you're using are actually holding you back? Today, we're going to dive into the future of your industry, a future that honestly is already here. So let's just get right to it. Does your day-to-day feel like a constant uphill climb? Is finding that top-tier talent way more chaotic than it should be? I think it's time we're all honest about the state of modern recruitment. For so many firms, the reality is just a constant struggle. You're drowning in admin work, you're sending out messages that get completely ignored, and you're relying on guesswork that just leads to mismatched profiles. And every time you get that sinking feeling that you might have missed the perfect candidate, you're not just losing time and energy, you're losing a massive opportunity. But listen, there's a huge shift happening right now. The entire industry is at a critical inflection point. Artificial intelligence, it's not just a buzzword anymore. It is fundamentally reshaping how talent is acquired. Things like speed, precision, and quality, they're no longer just advantages, they are absolute survival essentials. This leaves every single recruitment leader with a very clear choice. You can be AI aware, dabbling with generic tools that weren't really designed for your specific challenges, or you can become truly AI enabled by leveraging a purpose-built platform that actually understands the nuances of your work and gives you a definitive edge. And this is the crucial point, right here. Not all AI is created equal. Trying to force a generic AI tool to solve complex recruitment problems, well, it just doesn't work. It leads to wasted time, totally irrelevant results, and at the end of the day, you're still missing the best fit candidates. Think of it this way. A surgeon would never, ever use a hammer for a delicate operation, right? Generic AI, well, that's the hammer. It's a blunt instrument for a job that needs precision. Calibre, on the other hand, is the surgeon's toolkit. It's purpose-built with the context, the nuance, and the precision that executive search absolutely demands. So let's talk about that toolkit. It is time to meet Calibre, the purpose-built AI solution designed by recruiters specifically for the challenges that recruiters like you face every single day. Calibre wasn't just built in some tech vacuum. It was born from decades of real-world experience. Its founder, Adish Pandey, has over 24 years in senior management at giants like Unilever and Pepsi, and he's personally overseen more than 1,200 senior executive placements. This deep industry DNA, it's at the very core of the platform. And that's the whole philosophy right there. Calibre isn't some tech solution trying to figure out recruitment. It's a recruitment solution built by experts who have lived your challenges. And now it's supercharged with sophisticated AI. Okay, so how does all this expertise translate into real-world results for you? We're not talking about small tweaks here. We are talking about a genuine transformation, moving your entire workflow from chaos to absolute clarity. Let's see exactly how Calibre gets this done.
Calibre delivers a targeted tool for every single one of your pain points. Are you getting inconsistent resumes? The resume analysis tool gives you objective assessments. Wasting hours hunting for leads? The target organizations tool identifies perfect match companies in an instant. Is your outreach being ignored? The pre-call message tool can literally double your response rates. It's a direct solution for every bottleneck.
So what does all of this add up to? Well, the result isn't just a better feeling. It's a measurable, tangible impact on your firm's performance. Let's look at the numbers. First up, a staggering 50% boost in efficiency. Just think about that for a second. Imagine cutting your team's administrative and repetitive work in half. That's time they can now reinvest directly into high-value tasks, like building client relationships and closing more placements faster. Next, a 25% improvement in the quality of your candidate matches. This means no more maybe candidates. You're delivering sharper, more relevant shortlists the first time around. And for your clients, that kind of quality, well, that's what builds unbreakable trust. And finally, let's talk about time. Calibre saves each recruiter on your team over 10 hours every single week. That is more than a full work week reclaimed every month for every person. The impact that has on your firm's capacity and your bottom line is immediate and undeniable. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Industry leaders are seeing the impact firsthand. Alok Khaitan, a managing partner at Cornerstone India, says Calibre delivers sharp insights that have not only simplified his work but have actually made it more enjoyable. And it's not just the leaders, the whole team feels it. Jayant Dodre, a general manager at the same firm, says he uses Calibre every single day and that it makes his work quicker and less stressful. That speaks directly to the platform's practical day-to-day value. And listen to this from senior consultant Nita Saji. For her, it all comes down to on-demand intelligence. She says, Calibre saves me time and effort by giving instant, useful information right when I need it. That is the power of precision and efficiency combined.
Okay, so we've seen the impact on the individual user, but let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. What does this all mean for you as a leader? This is about nothing less than a complete business transformation. For your firm, the impact is direct and it's comprehensive. Your productivity is going to soar, leading to faster turnarounds and more placements. Quality improves, which strengthens that client trust, the lifeblood of your business. Calibre gives you a unified, scalable tool for your entire team. And all of this, it drives what matters most, measurable growth in your revenue and your market share. So at the end of the day, the choice is pretty simple. In today's market, you can keep competing in a crowded field with outdated methods, or you can equip your team with Calibre and you can start to dominate.
So we'll leave you with this one final thought. As you're thinking about the future of your firm and the technology that is reshaping your entire industry, just ask yourself this. In a world where precision is absolutely everything, isn't purpose-built AI the only real way forward?